The animals that are unlawful to eat. Allah informs His servants that He forbids consuming the mentioned types of foods, such as the meta, which is the animal that dies before being properly slaughtered or hunted. Allah forbids this type of food due to the harm it causes, because of the blood that becomes clogged in the veins of the dead animal. Therefore, the meta is harmful, religiously and physically, and this is why Allah has prohibited it. The only exception to this ruling is fish, for fish is allowed, even when dead, by slaughtering or otherwise. Malik in his Muwatta, also Abu Dawud, At-Tirmidhi, An-Nasa'i, and Ibn Majah in their Sunan, Ibn Khuzaymah and Ibn Hibban in their Sahihs, all recorded that Abu Hurairah said that the Messenger of Allah ﷺ was asked about seawater. He said, Huwa at-tahuru ma'uhu al-hillu maytatah. The same ruling applies to locusts, as proven in a hadith that we will mention later. Allah's statement, wad-dam. This refers to flowing blood, according to Ibn Abbas and Sa'id bin Jubair, and it is similar to Allah's other statement, damman masfuha. Ibn Abi Hatim recorded that Ibn Abbas was asked about the spleen and he said, eat it. They said, it is blood. He said, you are only prohibited blood that was poured forth. Abu Abdullah, Muhammad bin Idris ash-Shafi, recorded that Ibn Umar said that the Messenger of Allah ﷺ said, أُحِلَّ لَنَا مَيْتَتَانِ وَدَمَانِ فَأَمَّا الْمَيْتَتَانِ فَالسَّمَكُ وَالْجَرَادُ وَأَمَّا الدَّمَانِ فَالْكَبِدُ وَالطَّحَالُ. As for the two dead animals, they are fish and locust. As for the two bloods, they are liver and spleen. Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal, Ibn Majah, Ad-Daraqutni and Al-Bayhaqi also recorded this hadith through Abdurrahman bin Zayd bin Aslam, who is a weak narrator. Allah's statement, وَلَحْمَ الْخِنْزِيرِ, includes domesticated and wild swine, and also refers to the whole animal, including its fat, for this is what the Arabs mean by lam, or flesh. Muslim recorded that Buraydah bin al-Husayb al-Aslami said that the Messenger of Allah ﷺ said, Men lariba bin nurdashid, فَكَأَنَّمَا صَبَغَ يَدَهُ فِي لَحْمِ الْخِنْزِيرِ وَدَمِهِ, is just like the one who puts his hand in the flesh and blood of swine. If this is the case with merely touching the flesh and blood of swine, so what about eating and feeding on it? This hadith is a proof that lam means the entire body of the animal, including its fat. It is recorded in the two Sahihs that the Messenger of Allah said, Inna Allaha harrama bay' al-khamri wal-maytati wal-khinziri wal-asnam. The people asked, O Allah's Messenger, what about the fat of dead animals? For it was used for greasing the boats and the hides, and people use it for lanterns. He said, La huwa haram. In the Sahih of al-Bukhari, Abu Sufyan narrated that he said to Heraclius, Emperor of Rome, he prohibited us from eating dead animals and blood. Allah said, وَمَا أُهِلِّ غَيْرِ اللَّهِ بِهِ. Therefore, the animals on which a name other than Allah was mentioned upon slaughtering it is impermissible, because Allah made it necessary to mention His glorious name upon slaughtering the animals which He created. Whoever does not do so, mentioning other than Allah's name, such as the name of an idol, a false deity, or a monument, when slaughtering, he makes this meat unlawful according to the consensus. Allah's statement, وَالْمُنْخَنِقَةِ, either intentionally or by mistake, such as when an animal moves while restrained and dies by strangulation because of its struggling, this animal is also unlawful to eat. وَالْمَوْقُوذَةِ, this refers to the animal that is hit with a heavy object until it dies. Ibn Abbas and several others said it is the animal that is hit with a staff until it dies. Qatada said, the people of Jahiliyyah used to strike the animal with sticks, and when it died, they would eat it. It is recorded in the Sahih that Adi bin Hatim said, I asked, O Allah's Messenger, I use the mirad for hunting and catch game with it. He replied, إِذَا رَمَيْتَ بِالْمِعْرَاضِ فَخَزَقْ فَكُلْهُ وَإِنْ أَصَابَ بَعَرْضِهِ فَإِنَّمَا هُوَ وَقِيذ فَلَا تَأْكُلْ. Therefore, the Prophet made a distinction between killing the animal with the sharp edge of an arrow or a hunting stick, and rendered it lawful, and what is killed by the broad side of an object, and rendered it unlawful because it was beaten to death.